This is a Sophie's Choice podcast show. I'm your host, Sophie Latulisa Ditmar. I am a psychologist, embodied business coach, and a high priestess. And this is my most intentional free portal to help you unlock it all. All your desires, your wealth, your love, and your joy. I'm really here to make you remember what you already know. So excited to help you unlock it all. Here we go. Okay, my beautiful soul sisters. Wow, I feel like this episode has been in the making for the longest time. And it's like an in-between episode, in between the universal laws episodes that I've been recording for you guys. And yes, this episode, I really want to share a little bit about my process the last couple of months. So as you know by now, I hired a beautiful soul-aligned mentor slash coach slash psychic to really stand by my side this upcoming year, to really, just get to really just like to step it all up, right? I have had my vision for the longest time about my purpose, about my gifts, about where I want to go. And I came to a point in my life, a stage that I felt like, okay, now it's time to no longer do this by myself, right? I've always thought it was so almost like cool. It was part of my identity that I did everything by myself. Like I was the one who like started Sophie's Choice in just a couple of months, started making money right away, and I did that all by myself, right? That was like a big part of my identity. And of course, I never did it all by myself because we're always supported by our guides and by the universe. So it's never a one-man show anyway. But like really hiring a mentor to stand by my side for a year long, that's a whole nother ball game. And I have to say it was like, I want to say a big decision. Yes, it was a big decision. And at the same time, it felt so easy and effortless and as the most logical and soul aligned thing to do, right? So yes, it felt a little scary, and it felt a little scary for me, especially because of the commitment, right? The year-long commitment for me, for like a person, like my old identity was really sort of like, oh, I need to be able to flow in the moment, and I can't really commit to anything, and I had all these stories made up about what freedom really embodied, right? And lately I have come to the realization that freedom is being committed almost. It sounds maybe very weird, but yes, that's what I feel. I feel like freedom is also having commitments, right? It's like when you raise a child and you give it no boundaries, it will go ballistic, right? I do really feel like our children need boundaries. I don't feel like we need to be super strict, and I feel like we need to look at our children and see what they need and what they desire and if the rules actually like benefit them or not. But there are rules in place, and I feel like that goes for all of us. We need some sort of structure. We need some sort of commitment. We need some sort of commitment to ourselves to show up as well. And I feel like when you enter the world of the entrepreneurship, everything is about freedom and having no commitments and all of those things. But when you serve a higher purpose, when you start your business because you have a soul's mission, that is part of the freedom. Serving your soul is where the freedom is, and that means showing up. And for me, it's been a very interesting journey the last couple of months to sort of play with this, right? I've been very active on the podcast, and then I've been really active on Instagram, and now I feel like I'm at this place that I can really sort of feel and tap into it and feel like, okay, what serves a higher purpose? Which portals really serve me? which portal really helps me reach my beautiful soul line sisters and which portals have the most impact. And for me, I always come back to the conclusion that the podcast is my number one. It's my number one portal, right? It's my one and only love. The podcast is what I began with when I started Sophie's Choice, and I feel like that is just like every time I make like sort of like I take a side road and I check Instagram or other portals. I like it, but I don't love it like I do. I love my podcast, right? It's just there's something for me about just being able to push the record button, close my eyes, and just channel my beautiful transmissions for your beautiful souls. And I'm currently in the process of rebranding everything, right? So the podcast has actually been given a new name. If you have paid attention, you have seen it in your podcast description. It became The Chosen One. I will very soon be recording a new intro with The Chosen One podcast title embedded. And I am also very close to revealing my new sacred online home. And it's so funny because, like I said, Sophie's Choice has served me so long, and Sophie's Choice is still the company I work for, right? It's still the company, but I am the face of the company. Like Sophie's Choice is the building, I am the soul of the building. And I had this very strong download and this very strong calling where they actually showed me like you need to step it up. You need to really show yourself and you need a new home. I kept hearing the words, you need a new home, you need a new home. So I sort of tuned into that energy and it was literally like something took over. Within a couple of days, I had claimed a new domain. I had built a complete new website. I was led to a complete new platform to build my website because before I was like my wait a second, poor baby. Ooh, oh my, yes. So my previous website, my previous home, my Sophie's Choice home was hosted at WordPress. And I don't know, but WordPress for me is a very chaotic platform. I feel like you have to download 10,000s of plugins. I am by nature not a very organized person, so it gets very messy. And I just have noticed that the last couple of months, there wasn't any love present in that home, in that house. It was just like, it was there, but it didn't feel like my heart wasn't there anymore. So when I heard those sentences like create a new home, create a new home, I need a new home, it just was very clear to me that something was about to change, but I didn't know what. So, like I said, I didn't really know what happened. Something took over, and I was led to Squarespace. I have never actually worked with Squarespace. I've never even seen it before, but I was led there, and instantly, like within an hour, my website was sort of built. And then the days after, I just kept channeling. I kept channeling the words. I kept channeling the texts for my products, and everything became clear. And every day I just did a little piece, right? And then I would put it away again, and then I would do a little piece, and I would turn it away again, and then I would do a little piece. And yes, within a week, everything was finished. It's currently being reviewed by somebody who speaks English as a native language, so that we don't have any grammar things going on. But oh my goodness, I so love my new house. It feels so sacred. It feels so warm. I showed it to my husband and he was like, oh my God, it feels so warm and welcoming. And I was like, yes. And my mentor, she was like, oh my God, this is perfection. This is so, it's like so to the point. And that's what I am, right? That's like my new energy. It's to the point. It is, it's like it's no bullshit, right? There's um, no distraction. This is what you get. It's straightforward. It's very to the point and very directed, very clear energy. So I'm very excited to be revealing this very shortly with you. I feel like it deserves a little party or something. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. I'm going to let the guys sort of show me how we're going to do this, but it's going to come through anytime soon. So as soon as I have a clear picture on that, I will share that with you. And also, of course, you're going to be introduced to my new product suite, right? Because I've been channeling my product suites for the last couple of months, and it's a very clear product suite. And I can describe to you how beautiful that feels to have a very clear product suite, to know what your method is, to know what you're offering your clients, right? It gives so much clarity in your energy, and it makes the energy just flow. It makes your messaging very clear and to the point. And that's what I really love, and that's what I really want for my soul sisters as well, right? And that's something that you'll also like. It's something that happens when you start working with me. You get so much clarity around your gifts, about your methods, and it really takes things to a whole nother level. But for now, this is what I really want to share with you. I will get back to you as soon as I have more clarity. And yes, my final message for you is to never doubt yourself, and just understand that everything is possible at all times. And as long as you stay open, and as long as you open yourself up to be guided and not do everything by yourself, I think that's the main message for today. Don't do everything by yourself. Hire a beautiful mentor to help you, guide you through this beautiful process. And it's not about somebody telling you what to do, because my mentor never tells me what to do. It's about having a soul sister by your side who actually just is energetically there for you and helps you receive your messages from your guides in such a clear way. Because ultimately, your guides are the one that are showing you the way. They are the one who present you the downloads, and they will guide you to your new home, and they will guide you to unlock your beautiful gifts in a way that you are just blown away by yourself, and that you can serve your beautiful community in such a beautiful, beautiful way. And yeah, that's what I'm here for, right? I'm really here to guide the soul sisters who have big visions, who want to make a huge impact, who are already making a huge impact. And I just love guiding those women, and then having those women really serve their community. And some of my beautiful soul line clients, they serve hundreds and thousands of clients, right? And that's not really my path. I don't do like groups of hundred or thousands or whatever kind of hundreds I did in the past, but I don't do groups of thousands or more, right? I'm really there for the soul sisters who are just like, I'm there for the leaders, right? And the leaders come to me to have me really align their energy so that they can have and make even bigger impacts. And that's what I love. So if you identify with the word leader, if you identify with the word soul-led CEO, visionary, healer, artist, wise woman, then I am your girl. Okay, we'll be in touch. And yes, open your arms and just say, I'm willing and I'm ready. And I am excited to have my guides and my beautiful mentor guide me to this beautiful next level timeline. Okay, we'll talk soon. Bye for now. Okay, amazing souls. I want to talk a little bit about the Phoenix Mastermind, because the Phoenix Mastermind is my current 6 weeks portal to help you unlock it all your desires, all your wealth, and all your joy. In this intimate 6 weeks portal, we will move through 3 different stages to help you unlock all your gifts and to help you remember it all. We'll pick one desire. You get to choose, and we are going to call that into reality in just 6 weeks. Of course, I'm going to help you pick that one desire, but I'll promise you it will be the right one. So this is the portal for the soul, for the high priestess who is ready to reclaim her role, to move and to call it all into reality, both in your personal life and in your business space. This is it. This is for the soul who is ready to move. So for more information, you can email me to info@sophieschoice.com, or you can go to my Instagram account, which is sophieschoice_int, and you can send me a DM, and I'm very happy to provide you with all the information. So excited for this.